Welcome back, everybody, to the game that does some pretty fucked up things to its NPCs. Welcome back to Octopath Traveler. I'm your host, the Musical Gamer. Next to this poor blind woman with the blind preventing amulet. It really worked out well for you. But here's Prim. At last he's appeared before me. The man marked with the crow. The man who killed my father. Her name is Primrose, and she is a dancer. This is Sunshade, city of 1,000 pleasures, forever shrouded in shadow. Driven into poverty when her noble house fell, she now plies her trade in a tavern, suffering no end of indignities. At the hands of the cruel Master Helganish. All for the day she could have her revenge. Some pretty dark stuff there. Then one day he appeared, a man marked by the crow. One of the 3 foul villains who murdered her dear father. And so, aided by her soul friend Yusufa, she sprints from the tavern to the labyrinth below in pursuit. She will need loyal allies on the path she has chosen. Loyal allies? That sounds just like us. Let's take her along, shall we? Right, Alphin's still stuck in the party. Well, I guess we'll say goodbye to Therian for a bit. Kind of feels a little... Well, we did try to steal everything already, so you know what? I think that's fine. Prim, take Therian's place. Even when the blade is held at your heart, faith shall be your shield. Words of House Azelhart. "10 years ago."
Funny how it works, isn't it? Everything that happens in this world falls into one of 2 neat little categories. Things one is better off knowing, and things one's better off not. Jeffrey Azelhart, I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the latter.
I have only done as my convictions bade me do. I have no regrets.
I thought you might say something like that. You're making this delightfully easy.
Oh dear.
Make sure he's dead. Let's leave this place before we're seen.
It's done.
I will never forget. 3 men, each marked with the sign of the crow. One on his left arm. One on his right. And the last on his neck. 3 men. Foul scavengers, just like the bird whose mark they bear. They took my father from me. And I will never forget.
A good old vengeance story. God, I miss those. I do appreciate the fact that if you looked at their sprites, they actually did show the crow tattoo mark, whatever it is, on the appropriate part of the body. It's pretty good attention to detail.
Always the same dream.
I wish I had your confidence, Primrose. I couldn't imagine nodding off minutes before my cue.
How nice it must be to be the master's favorite.
Yep. Totally nice.
Fine. Go on and keep your airs. Act as though you're better than the rest of us.
Well, maybe I will, because maybe I am.
It doesn't change the fact that you're just another dancer in the sands, Primrose. Nothing but a kept woman, here to flatter the dignity of men who pay for the privilege.
I suppose you're right.
Shh, enough chatter. Master Helganish is coming.
Do I keep you women to titter here in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment.
Oh my god, I almost forgot about you, dude. It has been a while. Jeez, I'm getting some real flashbacks of deja vu with this chapter.
The opening act should be on that stage already. Now, get out there and earn your keep.
I do not like you.
Bunch of useless strays. But not you, Primrose. You are the only one I can rely on.
You flatter me, Master.
Oh, hardly. Why, this tavern's custom has increased tenfold since you stepped on our stage. But do not go forgetting yourself. It was I who groomed you for this role.
And I will be forever grateful for that, Master.
Oh god, this leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
You were an ignorant girl when I picked you up. Completely useless. I've taught you everything you know.
Oh, really now? Oh!
What happened to your sweet little smile?
I don't know, maybe you just slapped it right off my face.
Who puts a roof over your head and food on your plate? Who bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck? Who made you the most sought-after dancer in this dusty old town? It was me, all me. You owe me, kitten, and I'll see that debt repaid.
I just want to stab you, straight through the neck.
Yes, Master.
Oh god. The Prim is definitely a pretty strong woman, I'll say that much. Putting up with this shit.
Good then. Purr sweetly, and I may give you a treat. Don't dally when you're done with your show. I will be waiting in my chamber. I'll have you purr for me some more.
Oh god.
Primrose, it's your cue.
Oh,
I'm coming.
I do not like you.
Put your face back on now, kitten.
Yes, Master.
Jesus. The tavern lies at the end of the central road just past the bazaar. I mustn't dally any longer. Well, so you say.
Hello.
We've already kind of spoken to everybody that's here. God, it is... I mean, it's good to be playing you again, Prim, but... wish it was under better circumstances, that's all I'll say. This way, Primrose. Get a move on. Kept us waiting long enough, Primrose.
Forgive me.
I was fixing my hair. Better have been worth it. You're our best chance of getting to eat tonight. And the customers have been waiting.
I am ready.
Let the show begin. Oh boy, here we go. Have at it, Prim. Do your thing. Watch over me, Father. That day I swore revenge against the men who took you from me. The three marked by the crow. My once proud house fallen. I left home far behind, following their trail. That trail has led me here. I heard one of them often passes through here on his travels. It was the smallest scrap of hope, but it was all I had. Until I find him, there is no disgrace I will not endure. Losing my honor is nothing compared to the pain of losing you. Father, I will not stop until I find the three and see justice served. And until I avenge you, I will dance. I think I'm in love. How about a private show, darling? You're all too kind. And too handsome, I might add. Hell, you've got the stage presence, I'll give you that much. Not bad, Prim, not bad. Thank you. Look at your sandals. Seems you've gone and broken a strap. Go back to the dormitory and fetch yourself another pair.
Yes.
Yes, most happily. Fine, we'll do it. Make for the dormitory. Well, we've done our job. I guess now we just, we gotta wait for the lovely promise time. Where we meet our goddamn pig of a master in his room.
Hey!
Gonna be in a play? Oh, you're gonna be in a play. I'll be the princess and everyone will look at me. You'll come and watch too, won't you?
Yes.
Of course, my dear.
Oh,
Many thanks, my lord. How was that? And guess what, Papa? When I grow up, I'm going to be a beautiful dancing girl, the star of the stage. You might want to rethink that choice there, girlie. A dancing girl? Well, that dream is best forgotten. But why, Papa? Helena, my dear, you want to grow up to be a fine lady, yes? Like the princess you will play? Then it would be better not to say such things. Not in this town, at least. But what's wrong with dancing? It's so much fun.
what?
Look at her. She's beautiful. Hello, child.
Oh,
Come now, Helena, this way. I mean, I don't blame the guy. I don't blame the guy at all. That is a seedy life. That is a totally seedy life for anybody to be leading, especially in a place like this. I'm sure there's other places that have dancing or entertainers or, you know, people that do that kind of job, and it's totally fine. But this place is all about the sex, the money, and the booze. Oh, what the hell? A thorn. Oh, right. I forgot they did that. Oh, someone fetch a handkerchief. Primrose seems to be bleeding, the poor dear. Perhaps she got a blister. She's always dancing oh so passionately. You catty bitches! Right? Jeez! You alright, Prim?
Yes.
I'm fine. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before.
Hey!
Don't you think that's enough already? Do you take such pleasure in others' pain? We're nothing but the master's playthings, all of us. And we all know what happens to the girls who displease him. Or have you forgotten? Beaten half to death and tossed in the gutter, left for dead, sick and starving.
Stop that!
We all know well enough where we stand. We all know what he can do to us. Then why torment one of our own? It's all a good point.
Many thanks.
Thank you, Yusufa, but there's no need for you to make foes on my behalf. Prim.
You.
Oh, God.
What are you doing yowling back here? Sheath your claws. It's time for work. Or do you think money flows into my coffers by itself? Get out there and collect your tips. Wait a minute.
Not you, Primrose. You stay. What was that sorry show you gave today? What do you mean? They all loved it.
I think not.
Blind? Not like that woman who stands outside. No, I don't think you're that blind.
One glance was all I needed to know your mind was not where it ought to be. I can see every thought in that pretty, empty little head of yours, and they were not of dancing tonight. You haven't forgotten your debts now, have you? With me. You haven't forgotten who owns you. You know that fate that awaits you if you dare defy me. Don't you, kitten?
Oh, God. You sleazy, sleazy man. I'm warning you because I care, Primrose. And I wouldn't want to see anything untoward happen to my shining star.
Forgive me.
I'm sorry, Master. Forgive me.
The truth
I was simply
is-
remembering the first day I came here to you. Oh, were you now? Not a day, not a moment passes when I am not thankful for all that you have given me. Pray forgive my lack of focus today, Master. It will not happen again. Whoa, my dear, dear Primrose. I too often think back on the day you came to my door. Just imagining the sight of you dancing for me, as sweet and innocent as you were, it tickled me so. And you met my every expectation. You have been my best investment.
I'll have you purr for me some more.
But tonight you have displeased me, and for this you must atone. The crowd is looking thin tonight. Out on the streets with you and bring us some custom. Custom with coin enough to cover a week's expenses. If you can do that, I may still go easy on you. Ooh. Relatively so?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see how easy you go. Huh? Right, bud? You son of a bitch. Bravo, Prim. That was a performance for the ages. How do you do it? I want to vomit every time I have to call him Master. I think I do a little every time, too. Just, somewhere in the back of my mouth. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out collecting tips?
Are you all right?
I was worried about you. How's your foot?
What?
Here, use this. A handkerchief. Be careful out there, okay? Well, Yusufar, our one and only friend. Alright, path action time. We can use Allure. I don't think you're going to find any fresh victims around here. Blinding Dust, summonable 9. Success 100%. Yeah, we're not going to do that now. Yes, we can't allure you.
How are you?
I've never been down there myself, but I hear the passage just past here leads out somewhere in the sands. Well, time to put on a different kind of show. This one looks to be the likely sort.
Excuse
Lovely evening, isn't it, my lord? Mayhap you'd care to share it with me.
My
A
apologies.
tempting offer, but I travel on business. I must depart early on the morrow. It must be a fascinating sort of business that you do. Perhaps you could tell me more over a drink. I'd love to get to know you better. I'm most afraid. I cannot.
Excuse
I dance
me.
at the tavern just down the street. I'd be happy to put on a show. Just for you. Oh, God. Why, Prim, why? What about this guy? Thrash. Strength of 2. Pierce moves. Alright, fair enough.
My apologies.
Most lovely young lady, but as I said, I must away early on the morrow. Yeah, sure. You're gonna definitely do that, right? Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? Oh my, I cannot resist such beauty. Pray come hither. Oh, God. Well, there he goes. He's mine. He's mine for the taking. I can allure women, too. Now that is a funny thing. Oh, God. Prim, the beauty that transcends genders. Use those ample charms of yours to hook a man with coin enough to please the master. Well, I believe I've done so already. Yes, that one's pockets look sufficiently deep.
That's
Good work, kitten. You'll be treated well tonight.
Many thanks.
You honor me, master. The seats are starting to fill. See that not a single cup goes empty.
Yes.
As you wish, Master. Got the venom that must drip out of her voice every time she has to say that. Good evening, gentlemen. Primrose, you're looking more and more lovely each time I see you. It's been a while since we last enjoyed your company. Will you be with us long this evening? As long as you'll have me for, my dear. Is that so? I'll have to give it some thought then. I'll see you again later.
Till
And if
next
that's
time.
all, I'll be taking my leave. Could it be? There, on his left arm. We've found him. The mark of the crow. How long have I waited for this day? Finally, you appear before me. This night, at long last, justice will be served. There he goes. No. I can't let him get away.
You.
And where do you think you're going? So curious about that man, are you? Was it love at first sight, kitten? Master,
I think
you wouldn't think of abandoning the stage and your customers before the night is through, now would you? Back to work, Primrose. I trust I don't need to repeat myself.
Put your face.
You do remember what happens to the wicked little kittens who cross me, don't you? Well, what do we do now? This is all I have. I may never get another chance like this again.
Are you alright?
Prim, what's the matter? It's not like you to look all flustered like this. You don't need to tell me. For you to risk angering the master like that, it must be something important. Leave it to me. I'll keep his eyes busy. You slip out the back door on the upper floor. You shouldn't get involved. You'll put yourself at risk. Look, Prim, maybe you don't tell me what you're thinking.
Come on!
But that doesn't matter to me. I'm on your side and always will be. On my side? When the other girls would pick on me and tell me to know my place, you were always the one who stood by me. You never say much. You're always so distant, aloof even. But I know you just don't want to burden others with your troubles. I know you better than you think, Prim.
And I know that, deep down, you have a good heart.
A good heart. Yusufa. Thank you. Always a woman of few words. I wouldn't have it any other way. Just goes to show, be nice to people. Do good unto others and they will do good to you. Follow the left-hand man. Now, where is he? Right, he's going out to the desert, isn't he? And meeting with this dick. You will bring the women I need, won't you now? Competent help is so hard to come by these days. Whatever is a man to do? I can assure you, my lord, I am doing all that I can. Helganish, we are friends, are we not? Friends take care of one another, yes? They do not disappoint each other. I will do everything in my power. I saw a fine dancing girl in the tavern. I would rather like such a girl for my own. Woof. Woof! Ooh, you don't know what you're getting into, dude. So it is I thought. Helganish knows him. Listen, bring the women to the place marked on this map. And Helganish, try not to keep me waiting.
Yes!
But of course, my lord. That map. Ah! Well, time to follow him. And so I must pursue that foul crow. Don't get involved. This is my problem, not yours. But I suppose you're free to do as you please. Come on already if you're coming. I shall. Thank you, Prim. Welcome to the party, Prim. And with that, we've recruited every single person. Just need to finish her chapter. But before we do anything else, we need to outfit her with some stuff here. So Prim can use daggers. Can she only use daggers? I'm actually not entirely sure. Hold on. Prim, what are your weapon types? Yes, you can only use a dagger. Interesting. So, just like Alphen, and just like Cyrus and Ophelia, you can only use one weapon type. Now, do I have anything for you that you can use immediately? I have a falcon dagger, which I suppose is way better than nothing. Actually, it's the same thing that Therian over here is equipped with. Shields. I have a kite shield, a sturdy shield. I'll give you the kite shield. What do we have here? Silver hairpiece. Sure, give you a little bit more SP. Sounds like a good idea. Leather vest. Black attire could be nice. You know what? That black attire, I think, is actually perfect for you right now. Just for now, though. And accessories. Physical defense and elemental defense. Sure. And evasion might be pretty good, too. You know what? Yeah, let's give you 10 evasion. Alright, not too bad. So now that we've equipped you with some better stuff, what can we buy here that is even better? Your elemental attack will go up. Your elemental attack is actually relatively important. Because you do have elemental damage. You're the only person I know of that can do dark magic. So, bearing that in mind, perhaps I do give you the arcane knife instead, actually. Give yourself better elemental attack than physical attack. You know what? I actually like that idea. Like, this piercing dagger is going to be super good on damage. And it gives you a little extra evasion, but no, this elemental stuff I think is important. So, you know what? I'm going to switch this around. We're going to give you the arcane knife. You don't need any other thing here. This feathered hat, better physical defense. Right, this saintly tiara is like, I should equip this to everybody. It's just everybody. More max SP, way better physical defense, way better elemental defense for everybody involved. The only people who won't like this are people with secondary effects on stuff, like Tressa's got critical, and Hanet's got evasion. Ooh, this fur robe. Physical defense 24, elemental defense 64, elemental attack 14. Now, hold the phone. That sounds amazing, to be totally honest. I'm gonna... No, not that many. I'm gonna buy 3 of these. Or, I don't know. Who do I want to use this? I mean, Prim having all this evasion, I feel, is like a good thing. What are you currently equipped with, Prim, that's giving you evasion? Right, the black attire is giving you a crap ton of evasion. But otherwise, you didn't have much to begin with, so maybe evasiveness isn't your thing I should worry about? You know, I'm beginning to think that's definitely the case. Let's get her a fur robe instead. Better on the physical defense, way better on the elemental defense, and more elemental attack. Now that, I think, is more important. Hanet, on the other hand, I like you being evasive. You being evasive is really good. Sure, Tressa. I'll get you a fur robe too. Otherwise, I think that's good. Yeah, the saintly tiara. Everybody needs a saintly tiara. Oh, God. Sure, Prim definitely is getting one. I should just like, I really should just equip this to everybody, but I don't want to waste all my cash. That's the other thing. Do I have anything to sell? Yeah, I got some stuff. Sell a bone, dirty ball cloth, weathered boots, hip flask, empty coin pouch, torch it with a kiss, heavy coin pouch. Now that's worth its weight in gold. And a silver-filled pouch. Ooh, very nice. I like the way that sounds. All right, I'm going to think about more upgrades and stuff for characters off screen, but for now, we are done. So when we come back with some more Octopath Traveler, we're going to take Prim, we're going to take the team, and we're going to go after that man with the crow mark. This is the Musical Gamer signing off. Thanks all for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.